What's up, nerds? Welcome to Cool Nerd Show. As always, I'm Steve Trezza.
I'm Devin Burke.
Ed Good.
Scott Burnett.
And we are live, and we're back for 2-week hiatus.
Well, it was 1 week.
1 week, but the week before we were very, very late.
Yes.
So
because you all had very important dates.
We did. It was a lot of stuff that we had going on.
Oh, come on.
Wonderland.
The good one.
The good one's good. So, yeah, we're back. It's good to be back. We have a lot to go over. We've got TV reviews going on. We've got trailer talk. We're going to talk about the Daredevil trailer with the Punisher, which actually released about a week ago. Some discussion, Street Fighter V and Guardians, and then everyone's favorite also, Orlane.
Yes.
But first, cheers, because we're drinking again on the show, except for Ed.
I have
But
half
Ed
marathon.
has his half
congrats.
marathon coming up, and congrats to Ed because
We reached our fundraising goal.
yes,
By we reached it with I think it was about 10 hours to spare.
nice,
So yeah, it was good.
just in time.
So thank you everyone out there who actually
Yes,
helped
thank
out.
you. Thank you.
Devin, what are you drinking?
My beer.
Which is?
I forget.
Huh.
It's so
I
good.
thought it was like a chocolate oatmeal stout.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Bitter chocolate oatmeal.
Oh, good. Hold on. Let me finish the rest. Thank you, everybody. Sponsored by Stone. We're not sponsored by Stone.
I have the Troganator, and Scott has
Rum coffee.
rum coffee.
It's my very own brand.
And Ed is drinking straight vodka.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Also, if you are watching live or if you are watching on YouTube, we are well aware that there is a delay with the syncing of our voices and the video. We are sorry. We are working to purchase new equipment to make it better. But right now, we are stuck with this shitty Google Hangouts that we are broadcasting off of. But if you're listening on YouTube or, well, I guess you could listen on YouTube or SoundCloud or iTunes, thank you. And also thank you for watching. So with that, let's get right into the show. And The Walking Dead came back this week.
That it did.
Midseason premiere. Almost said finale.
Words.
Midseason premiere. The survivors of Alexandria need to get to safety from the recent Walker onslaught. I'm sure there's much more I could have added, but that is the general plot synopsis of what we had. So, a lot happened, and it basically took a lot strictly from the comic book and put it on the screen, which I like when it does that. Hasn't really done that all the time. So, Devin, let's start with you. What did you think of The Walking Dead this week?
All right. I'm going to start with something bad first.
Go ahead.
I only have one bad thing to say about this episode, and that was in the beginning scene where you have all of Negan's men on the motorcycles, and they stop Daryl, Abraham, and
If you tell me that this scene was bad.
No. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm not saying that the scene was bad, but how it was portrayed was kind of bad because they were all pointing their guns at everybody, and they were all looking at Daryl, Negan. Oh, goddamn, what's her name? Sasha. Thank you. And he's like, I'm not going to kill you. And he's like, wait. Yes, I am. And then they all explode, which is awesome, but no one kept their eye on Daryl. They only had their two eyes on Abraham and Sasha. I feel like that's kind of a little bit of a mess up. I feel
And they all blew up in unison.
Real quick, are you on YouTube?
Yeah.
You're on our channel?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I can't find it.
Oh, well, I'm on it. And there's three other people on it.
All right, then.
Hey, three other people.
I'm trying
That's
to...
our IT department right there.
Log on, and I can't. Okay, anyway. We'll continue on. I trust you.
But yeah, anyway, but the whole episode, fantastic. I don't think there's a single person who hasn't seen the episode and was not talking about how great it was and how like they were saying like, oh, Walking Dead is back in action and everything. And I'm sure I'm going to hear from this guy soon.
Yeah, I thought it was a great episode. But Scott, the Walking Dead hater, we'll go to him now.
Oh.
So, Scott.
Okay, I've been to say it was entertaining. I'll give it that. As Walking Dead episodes go, it's just substance or style over substance. So there's a lot wrong with the episode. Everybody's just blinded by the big misdirections of the whole episode. One, like you said at the beginning, everybody kind of just blows up in unison, and what is it? Like they're all their gas tanks are full, and they like rockets don't work like that, but that's fine. It was cool. It was really cool to see.
It was surprising.
Yeah, it was surprising, but it was just weird. Like that, just one single.
Going into it, I'm like, why don't they just use the rocket launcher? And then all of a sudden it happened.
And what sucks?
I was like, yes.
What sucks is he was an awesome, interesting character, and he didn't even have a name, and then he died.
The guy who blew up.
Yeah, like what he should have happened was he should have made Sasha kill Abraham or something. Like, I'm not going to kill you, but she is. Something like that. Anyway, so you start the episode on a false cliffhanger. Like, they end the mid-season with the mom thing.
Like I said.
And then they don't pay it off. And then they're walking around the town and it switches to night for some. Because Greg Nicotero wanted the big flame reveal at the end to be at night, but so then it kind of seems like they're walking around the town for hours.
It did.
Well, it was.
I'll give you that because they walked out of the house, and then like it went to commercial, and then they come back and it's dark.
Yeah,
and I was like, how big is this town?
What are they just like? Oh, there's nice zombies out here. Like they're taking a little siesta. Like hurry the fuck up! They're walking around for hours. Then you get Carol Ex Machina, because then you get Denise and the wolf, who's finally interesting. Yeah. And then they kill him. Like,
well, that's because Carol wanted to kill him. Yeah, Carol doesn't know that he had a change of heart.
I know, but still, like you just build him up. I'm like, oh, sweet, I care about him, and then he dies, and then you get Abraham and Sasha Ex Machina, because Glenn again is cornered, and then they shoot them with assault rifles, but don't hit Glenn at all. Okay,
they're good aims.
And then there's Daryl Ex Machina, where he dumps a giant amount of gas in a water source.
To be honest,
where he could have just set a tree on fire. Instead, everybody's like, "Sweet, there's no zombies, but we don't got any water left because it tastes like gas."
Well, to be honest, Daryl's always been the Ex Machina, because remember in like season 4 or was it season 3?
Yeah, I mean,
where he took out a tank by himself.
Yeah, but they repackaged the same beats because it's like Rick or enter X person here fights seemingly unbeatable horde of zombie and wins, and then like why did the dumbest moment of the episode is Sam's mom, what's her face? God, Jesse saying, "Sure, Sam, you can come."
He killed their family.
I know, and
it's his fault that they all died.
Yeah, and then
what happened in the comics,
and then which is great. When the most
actually there was no Sam, it was Ron that was little.
The most entertaining episode is when they straight pull from the comics, but now the Walking Dead is going to fall into its tropes again. Where in 3 episodes,
I can see
Jesse's not going to matter, and
she's dead. Of course,
I know, but like they're not going to explore what it does to Rick, which it should, because this is the second love interest he lost. And if they keep the momentum of this, I'll enjoy it more. But I've been burned before, and I was going to be like, yes, this is it. It's going to get good. And then they're going to walk for 3 episodes or do something stupid and then show Morgan with a stick for 90 minutes. Like, they're going to ruin their momentum.
They're going to go all Lord of the Rings?
They're going to ruin. That's a movie, not a 22-episode show. And
it's a lot of walking.
It's a lot of walking. They're going to ruin their momentum, and then they're going to burn me again, because Walking Dead has like 2 really good episodes a season. 2 good episodes a season, and then it's just filler walking. But that's my problem.
Dead.
Yeah, maybe that's why they call it The Walking Dead.
No, I thought it was good. Carl was not. I did not think they had the balls to do that.
Yeah. It looked like he should have been dead, though. If you watched the Talking Dead, Greg Nicotero said that the bullet ricocheted off the side of his eye and blew bone fragments in it.
Well, that's what happens in the comic, though. He has like this whole kind of hole.
But the way it looked, the way they framed the shot, he turned around, it looked like he had a hole straight through his head. I was like, is he gonna die? He should be dead, right?
No. Well, he's not gonna die.
What I like to believe is that
was cool. I was like, oh man, this is cool. And then I watched it again and thought about it, and I was like, oh.
I like
how you got disappointed.
Who's the priest's name is Francis?
No, it's
Gabriel. No,
Gabriel. That's it.
He was my favorite moment.
I just loved how he was like, God gave us the power to rise up, and he just like walked out and started killing zombies.
That was a cool scene where everybody was like, oh shit, this is it. This is our stand.
Yeah,
and that was awesome. It had awesome.
They all came together.
It had awesome moments. Yeah, it had very, very awesome moments.
I don't watch it.
Oh, you know? And then they have that like blacked out kill montage, which is weird. I was just like,
especially like you see like the shot and they're all like swinging their weapons.
I was gonna say they should have played that song.
You know, I'll make a video of that. I will find.
It was good though. I will give this episode solid rating. Okay.
It's definitely like either like not the best I want to call it.
Some people were like, it's the best episode ever.
But I guarantee it's like in the top 5.
It's up there.
Best episode ever was the Sophia reveal. Nothing is going to top that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, so moving on.
Yes.
All right, let's move on to the Flash.
Because there was no Supergirl because of the Grammys.
There was because of the Grammys and because it was also President's Day.
Oh yeah, sure.
But she will be back next week. So we have the Flash, and this episode is entitled "Escape from Earth 2," which also we haven't reviewed last week. So I mean, I guess maybe we'll touch upon it, but not too much.
They went to Earth 2. The end. All right, now we're still in it.
So Barry and Cisco and Earth 2 Wells track Zoom to his lair with the help of Killer Frost. They must escape Zoom's clutches before it's too late. So, who wants to start?
Let's go, Ed. Ed didn't say anything.
Ed, yeah, we'll start with Ed. What did you think of the Flash Escape from Earth 2?
So I like that we got to see such a wide range of Killer Frost's abilities. I think she's nailing it as Killer Frost. She's just,
and she's very hot.
Yes,
cold.
she is, or cold. Ugh. She's as cold as ice, and she's willing to sacrifice.
Damn, Caitlin,
her love. So
how awkward was it when she was like, "This is Nikki so hot." Last week, Ronnie, I was like, "Ew."
I really like the episode. I like that we got to see more of Barry being able to phase, like that he finally phased through the wall, like through the glass wall. I like that.
Glass.
I'm really excited to find out who's under the metal mask.
We have a theory that I think
we're not going to tell you.
It's true, but we're not going to tell you because we're starting up Theory Thursday.
Really?
Theories on Thursday.
I also have a theory,
and we're saving it for that video. We can't
cross promotion. Suck it. You're gonna have to watch it.
Okay. So,
but it's
So I shouldn't bring up my theory in case it's similar. That's okay. I'm okay with that. But tell us who you think it is. No.
Can't. It's a big.
Well, in the comments, tell us who you think it is.
Well, in the YouTube comments, that
yeah,
is.
in the comments.
Or the.
I'm excited for that because I think that's going to open up a whole new world.
And Gunter said that he had a huge problem. Wells had a shot to kill him.
I was going to say that. That's in my negative.
When Frost was telling him.
I was like, I'm going to take this big space gun and I'm not going to do anything with it.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, he had a perfect kill shot.
Gump. Keep your eye on the ball.
I mean, but I feel like that's in their kind of style because we had that same issue with Legends of Tomorrow where it's like, okay, why didn't you just take his body? Like,
did you watch Legends of Tomorrow this week?
I saw half of it.
Okay, we'll get to that too because I have a big gripe with that as well.
Okay.
As do I, good sir.
Other than that, I mean, I like that they've introduced Velocity 9. They got to that really fast.
They did very fast.
That'll be.
And now Jay Garrick got pulled back in by Zoom. There's so much I want to say and I can't say it because I'm saving it.
He ain't dead.
No,
you don't see the death. He's not dead.
I'm saving it for the theory video.
Yeah, okay.
It'll come out this week.
I think we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Okay. But this episode was great. Just like
I'll just hint: Man in the Iron Mask.
I hate that movie.
That's a phenomenal movie. Don't even go there.
It's not that good of a movie.
Phenomenal.
Anyway, yeah. So watch that when that comes out. And I mean, it was cool to watch Killer Frost and watch her kind of like help everyone out. And,
I just want them to
Daniel Panbaker's.
Oh, I want to add something.
Amazing.
I am so happy that Cisco actually swiped the goggles off of his Earth 2's body.
Yeah.
That was. I'm like, it's the biggest annoyance I have in a movie, TV show. You killed the guy. Take his gun.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I ran out of ammo. You killed 3 guys. Why didn't you take their guns or ammo?
But now they're back in Earth 1, so that's kind of pointless.
But it doesn't matter because I like that he actually took the goggles because they do more than his did.
Yeah.
So even if it's at a different frequency on Earth 1, they can at least reverse engineer it. Yeah.
Well, some of the things I love about this episode was one, Zoom is terrifying.
Oh my God.
Great. Yeah. Even though I don't quite like his motivation yet, I'm sure I will when the big reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just want speed. Like, I'll eventually, when you learn about it, it'll be fine.
I am very, very, very convinced that the theory that we are going to lay down is 100% true.
Yeah.
Oh, what a tease.
But
I can't say it because it'll ruin our theory video.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine. That's fine.
So anyway, let's move on, and we'll go to.
Oh, wait, just one negative.
Oh, one negative.
Yeah, when Barry goes up to the man in the iron mask, he's like, "I'm coming back for you," and he's like, "All right, yep, cool." And they leave, and then he just shuts the breach. Like he just lied to him.
Not coming back.
He's like, "Well,
That's
I
true.
lied."
Yeah. Ouch.
Close the breach.
They definitely have ways to get back there.
Yeah.
I know. I don't think this is the last time we're going to see her through the season.
No, it's 100% not.
Yeah.
So
Because they're not just gonna be like, well, Tomb's gone. That's it.
Yeah.
it's just another 7 episodes of them just sitting around.
All right, so let's get on with Agent
People
Carter.
breaking into
Oh,
Starlands.
joy!
We'll make it kind of quick because I know a lot of people don't like Agent Carter. Us kind of.
Also, another negative was Geomancer. He was awful.
Yeah, I even forgot about it. We didn't talk about
So
it.
here's the thing. I don't think he's awful. I think he's
He's terrible.
no. Well, hear me out on this. I think he's comic book corny.
Make it quick. It is.
That's
comic
it.
book
I
corny.
think he's comic book corny, and that's what he was supposed to be. And we're not supposed to enjoy or hate him or like him. It's just supposed to be comic book corny.
And he's locked up now. And why did they put him in iron heights? Why don't they just leave him in?
He wasn't worthy of that.
Yeah.
They're just gonna leave the collar on him.
It
Like,
wasn't
we're
really
one
ability, it was his
ourselves.
weapons, I think. Like, he had a gauntlet and stuff.
Yeah, but that's cool that they brought in inhibitor collars too, because that was
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. Agent Carter. We have 2 episodes this week.
Yeah,
Life
because
of
they
the
really want to
party.
get over this.
Life of the Party and Monsters. If you put them together, it's Life of the Party Monsters.
Oh.
The first episode,
They
Peggy.
should have made the titles. I know. I think it's just a time crunch that they aired them together.
The first episode, Peggy and Jarvis seek the help of Dottie Underwood to take down Whitney Frost.
Great idea.
Takes control of the board by killing half of its members, including her husband. With a stolen blood sample from Miss Frost, Peggy is able to bring Wilkes back to the physical world. And then jump ahead to the second episode, Whitney Frost tortures Dottie to reveal Peggy's plan and the location of Wilkes. Wilkes is captured by Whitney Frost while Miss Jarvis is hospitalized. So, what did we think of Agent Carter?
Fuck
I am
Agent
so
Carter.
happy I did not watch this.
It was.
That just made me kind of
Dude,
depressed.
every time I watch Agent Carter, I'm like, it can't possibly get any worse. And of course, it seriously doubts me every time.
Devin, you need to stop saying that because you're throwing that into the universe and making it like even worse, bro.
I actually thought it wasn't that bad of an episode.
Yeah.
All right,
Then,
listen.
then I'm
My
sorry. Then the way
my major gripe with it is that Agent Carter was flying with what's the doctor's name?
Wilkes, the black doctor?
Yeah,
Wilkes.
Wilkes. Like, oh, this was gonna be her love interest, and now the detective is back to being the love interest again.
Kind of.
And
Now she's
just
gotta
right
choose.
after, just right after,
Sousa?
yeah, just right after, like she just broke up with, right after Sousa
Hey,
broke up with his ex-wife.
bro, ladies is his pimps too.
Yeah, but I mean, it was just right after, and then like they just stopped helping the doctor and just went on the search for Dottie. Like the biggest main thing of a person who was able to control dark matter or whatever the matter was,
Zero
I forget. Yeah, zero matter.
Same shit.
Yeah.
Scott?
Same shit, Jiff and trademark.
The interrogation scene was cool. I really enjoyed that.
I agree.
was-
That
it
was
was.
like the standout part of the episode,
Yeah,
I thought.
I
Of the
remember, it made me
episodes.
look up from my phone the longest.
I agree.
That's
Because I was well, at first I was like, "Oh shit, she's gonna kill Dottie," and then it's like, "Oh no, she's torturing her."
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
oh,
Gum.
okay.
Screw Agent Party. It is trash.
Agent Porter.
I have
And I also don't like how Jarvis forgot the sequence of the big sound wave machine,
Yeah.
and he just did it.
Yeah,
He literally did it a half hour ago, and he puts in the wrong sequence for the delayed explosion, so they conveniently get out of the impenetrable.
But I love it. It was like
Listen,
different
like,
measurements for women.
That's
like,
why.
I thought that was
Listen,
hilarious.
that's why they tell you to back up the memory on your computer.
the thing about Agent Carter is
Jarvis.
it's very, very network TV.
It is.
And it's like where Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is kind of network TV, but Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it's just a lot better. I don't know.
The thing is, it's Agent Carter's suffering from what Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. did in the first season and some of the second, where it's like, are we a spy show or are we a superhero show?
Yeah.
And for some reason, they went from straight spy show last season to this weird hybrid, and it's not working. I enjoyed last season more than this season, and I didn't enjoy last season.
Sorry. I mean, I just think it's just very. It just doesn't hold. Like, I think that the episodes can be entertaining, but I'm just bored with it. Like, it's not holding my attention.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I'm just into like Flash, Arrow, like Supergirl, Martian Manhunter. Someone fell, and everything more.
That's falling apart.
But
Yellow Jacket.
yeah, whatever. But I don't I can't hold my attention with it. And I mean, the good news is we have 2 weeks left.
Yeah.
Woo! The bad news is we have 2 hours of Agent Carter again next week.
Is it a 2-parter?
Oh, they're doing
a 2-parter.
Yeah, it's over, everybody. Next week.
No. It's 2 next week.
2 weeks left. We have one next week has 2 episodes, and the following week has 1 episode.
Oh, God damn it, Agent Carter.
They're just cramming it. They should just do it 8 in one day.
The more you guys talk about it,
Just put 3 episodes in.
The more you guys talk about it, the happier I am. I decided not to watch it this
You
season.
made a good decision, good
Thank
sir.
you.
Tap.
And what's her name? I can't remember her name now. Who plays Agent Carter? Haley Atwell. Is apparently she's in another pilot for ABC.
Yeah. Good job, Haley.
They will not, from what it looks like, they will not be bringing Agent Carter back next season.
Good job, Haley. You're the best.
Instead, we'll get Marvel's Most Wanted, which we don't want anyway.
Good job, Haley. You're the best.
Ironically titled show.
Marvel's not wanted. So just leave them on S.H.I.E.L.D. They're fine on S.H.I.E.L.D. They don't need their own show.
Just put S.H.I.E.L.D. back after the
and Daredevil and Jessica Jones. Those are the only good ones.
I mean, S.H.I.E.L.D. is so good, but you can't compare them to Daredevil and Jessica Jones.
Yes,
all right, anyway, Arrow, Unchained. We're straggling a little bit, so let's move it on. Arrow, Unchained is the name of the episode. Captain Lance learns that he is being targeted by Damien Dark, putting those close to him at risk. Team Arrow investigates a series of building demolitions and battles with the Demolition Squad. Oliver politics the shit out of Mrs. Dark, or Damien Dark's wife, and Mr. Terrific creates a nanochip that may be able to allow Felicity to walk again. Dark also abducts William at the end of the episode.
What a filler episode.
There's moments in it that weren't.
It was half and half.
Yeah.
Actually, Demolition Squad is a Green Lantern Corps villain. I don't know why that they would.
They took
fight
from
the Green
Batman,
Lantern.
so why not?
Like really? Like they're
Yeah,
Maybe they look
I don't
like
really know much about them.
But
so.
see, here's the thing, though. Just like Devin was like kind of just alluding to, like one thing that Arrow is really good at is not using Green Arrow villains.
It isn't.
You know,
I'm really disappointed in that.
They look
All right.
for
Who's a Green Arrow villain though?
Count Vertigo.
yeah.
Isn't that it? That's it.
Exactly. So that's why.
Well, that's why I'm saying they're really good at doing that because like they take villains that we either don't know, so therefore we don't really like care if they're good or not.
Mm.
And then they take villains that we do know and do a pretty decent job with them.
And then they get
Minus
movies, and
Ra's
then
al
they kill
Ghul.
them.
I think Damien Dark is making up for Ra's al Ghul, even though we don't see him as much as we should.
Well, from what Damien Dark is in the comics, he's way better in Arrow because he's only in like 5 or 6 issues.
I'm wondering if he's going to carry over to next season because there's a lot of stuff to tie up in this.
I don't think so.
You got Malcolm now in the mix, and then you have that
And now
underground.
you have Malcolm working for Damien Dark too.
And now you get this underground corn.
I love Underground Coin. That's
it's
my
like-
favorite.
They haven't gone back to that either.
I know, and it's like I don't know if they're gonna like. For some reason, I want to say it has to do with the New Gods or like the anti-life equation is gonna be in the corn, and it's gonna like everybody's gonna be subservient when they like destroy the city and then like replenish it. Like it's gonna be
Just selling it in Star City. And you got corn.
yeah, because it's weird in Young Justice
Corn
season.
Cup,
In Young
popcorn.
Justice season 2,
That's about it.
they used this
Cream corn.
they use a corn
No.
crop to turn into sugar to put into a drink called the Reach, which
Yeah.
made everybody subservient. So I could see them doing that.
So I like where your head is with this. I think you're going to be let down.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna
Oh,
be
it's
anything
out. I'm
that
always
cool.
let down.
But even if it's,
for 2 seasons.
I don't even think they're going to touch upon that. I think you'd be like,
This season.
all right, and then they'd like throw a little Easter egg at you for like New Gods or something like that. I don't even think they're going to do that. I think you're just going to be like, oh, but my idea was so much better.
Don't,
Yeah.
don't
Fuck you,
say
Arrow.
it's a weed business.
Yeah, in between the rows because that's how they do it in Kentucky. I don't know. Like the
That's
episode.
another strand of Damien Dark.
Yeah.
It's just a strand of weed.
It's
they're
just-
going.
You got the new Damien Dark.
Anyway, but I
Get the
don't
new
know.
meaning of Green Arrow. You know?
Hey, we did have Sarah Lance token up in Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
But can we talk?
and Professor Stein.
Can we talk,
Young
okay,
Stein.
can we talk about the Demolition Squad for a second?
Yeah,
Like,
sure.
You can't shoot nails like that. They're not that accurate.
Nope.
Until
They constructed the gun.
Why would they give Diggle magnet powers? Because he already looks like Magneto. And he's just
They're saying, why not?
He takes the sledgehammer to the chest and then steals it from him, and he kills that guy.
Oh,
he kills that guy.
He not only first he hits him in the knee, and I was like, that guy's knee's busted out, and then he just hits him in the head.
Yeah, dead.
And I was like,
Triple H in it all over the place.
Yeah.
Well, he's always shot people all the time, so those guys are dead.
But
So why not?
Everybody's just like, oh god, Diggle's killing again. Like we can't.
So
we can't. And why aren't they showing Andy? I don't know if they didn't sign him for how many episodes.
They just mention him.
Diggle's like, I'm gonna go talk to Andy. It's like, just call him. Just call him. He's got a phone, right? Like I don't know. Does he have some secret military?
So
why is that good again?
I want to talk about how bad the magnetic power was that they gave Diggle.
Yeah,
come on.
But they have to know. You're
realize-
like, let's give him magnet powers, and someone's like, he kind of looks like Magneto.
Anti-magnet powers, because he goes to hit him with the sledgehammer. Diggle's like, and the sledgehammer goes flying back.
Here's the thing, though.
You don't think they're gonna make him steal, do you?
No.
God, no.
God,
They tried that once with Shaq.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking a little bit.
Fantastic.
Hold on.
Need to be
The
touched.
only reason why
Shaq
I would
does.
worry about that is if we see him with the sledgehammer again. Okay.
That's true.
But here's the thing about the magnet powers. So you realize he uses that. And granted, you have some holes in powers throughout, especially these live action shows. And only the sledgehammer moves. They were in the boiler room. There was steel everywhere. Why is he not sliding across the room?
That's how the building collapsed. Dude. His magnet powers is too strong.
I'm just like,
Collapsed the
really?
building.
That was.
All right, let's move on from Arrow.
Oh no, hold on. We got to touch upon on Mrs. Dark, Mrs. Adams, or whatever.
She's there and she's gone. Bye.
So yeah, but she's one evil broad.
She is. But you know what? As much as I hated it, and I also loved it when they go to do the
debate.
The debate. Yeah, and she's I forget what she said. She was
It's like good luck. He's like,
no, she's like, it's a crazy night or something. I don't know if that was it. And he's like, it's like, yeah, enough to bring the house down.
Yeah.
Basically just telling her I'm
Arrow.
on to you or I'm the Green Arrow. But at the same time, it's like, ha, awesome.
He's made so many of those one-liners throughout this season.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
If that doesn't give away that he's the Green Arrow, their bags of costumes did.
I mean, they already
that they hid behind the bar. They
already know.
Some guy's coming in for a ship like, hey, Jim, is this your bag of costumes? I got to move it. It's in my way, man.
They already know because next week you see Damien Dark.
Yeah.
But also, he takes William.
Yeah.
Don't think William's the one that dies. Not this week, but next week we'll have Arrow theories of who we think is in the grave in the theory video. But that is why
Steve and I are going to differ on that one.
Well, we are. But that also is why Felicity is going to call off the wedding because he lied to her. We're going to see that next week when she's like, who's William? And he's like, my son. And she's like, you have a son? And then all of a sudden it's going to be like, wedding's off. And yeah.
I also heard a crazy theory that, I'm just going to throw out there. I'm not going to put it in the theory video that Felicity's a figment of Ollie's imagination.
That's 100% false.
I know. I'm just saying because that's what they're
This isn't Scrubs.
No, but there's been two figments of imaginations in this season out of nowhere. So it's like, I guess that's where it like Shadow and Goth Felicity. Like,
yeah, but Shadow was a flashback.
Yeah, but it was still a figment of his imagination.
Moving on. Legends of Tomorrow.
Legends of Tomorrow. Done with Arrow.
Episode entitled Fail Safe.
It was.
The team must rescue Professor Stein, Heatwave, and Atom from the clutches of a Soviet gulag. Stein is forced to make Soviet firestorm, which ends up exploding in everyone's face. That pun intended. Enter Star City 2046. So, what did you guys think?
So I only saw half the episode.
Of Legends of Tomorrow.
I love the prison break. It's basically Prison Break.
Yeah, pretty much.
He was basically, they were the characters in Prison Break, and they were saying they were.
And they made that, they made the comments. Yeah. It's like, I'm sure he spent some time in prison before.
Yeah. It's like, it's just me and you and they're friends.
Yeah.
Instead of brothers. But it was fun.
I'm sorry. I love Heatwave.
Me too. He's my favorite part.
He's so going to die.
It's great.
He's so corny.
He has the best corny one-liner.
Yeah. I can see him dying, though, so hard in this.
It doesn't matter. He's just sitting there, with the fucking lighter,
He's funny. He's like, I thought he was going to be over the top.
Well, he is. He's great.
The show's still fun.
Yeah, it's a really fun.
Yeah, but bad episode content. It's fun.
As I'm sitting there watching it, the people that I don't think could generally get into Arrow or Flash, I think can get into Legends of Tomorrow because
it's not stagnant. It changes.
It's so entertaining.
Well,
it'll keep your
it's a popcorn show.
Right.
It is straight up popcorn show.
Yeah, and you don't stay in one place.
Who cares if the wedding sucks? There's action all around.
Yeah,
they've been in the 70s Russia, and now they're in future.
The only thing that sucks is they're in the 80s, and you don't really get to see the 80s. It's
like
80s
Russia. They
Russia.
film in Vancouver, and it's hard to make Vancouver look like the 80s.
And here's the thing, though. Vancouver's stuck in the 80s.
No, they're stuck in the 70s. That's why it was so easy.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing, though. I feel like they weren't going for the 80s feel. I feel like they were trying to go for the Cold War feel.
Exactly.
And that's what they like. The year itself, its only relevance was Cold War relevance.
Also, I don't know who that actress was who was Soviet Firestorm, but I could have done without her dying. I could have definitely liked to see her in more Legends of Tomorrow episodes. Just throwing that out there. Anyway, I thought the episode, it was okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad.
It was meh.
Come on. Next week we're getting all great episodes.
It looks good.
We're getting King Shark, we're getting Vixen, and now we're getting with 2046 with Connor Hawk.
And Arrow with one arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the goatee.
But what I feel like this too, like part of episode, whatever you want to call it, this technically could have been skipped. Because what I remember is that
that's because what's 13 episodes and they had like 13 episodes.
Yeah. But what's his name? Boba Fett? What do they call him? Like,
Kronos.
Kronos was attacking the ship like 2 episodes ago before they were going to the 80s, and now he attacked the ship again. Attacks them again.
It was like 4 episodes ago. We saw him in the first episode,
and then last week.
and then
before they went into the 80s. So and then he attacks them again, and now they're going to the future. So if you just take out the 2 episodes, you can kind of just like, oh, he attacked them. Oh, we're in the future now. Yeah. So they could just skip this whole thing.
I'm just glad that they skipped to 2046 instead of going to the 90s. It's like, oh, missed them. Gotta get them next decade.
Oh man, I was hoping there was so much flannel everywhere.
And then they kill Vandal Savage again,
and they don't take the body right.
My only gripe with the episode, they fucking Rip Hunter has the gun to Vandal Savage's head and just tells Hawkgirl to leave.
Why?
And then she left. What?
Do they have the knife?
No, but can't she just kill him?
No,
she need the knife.
That's
stupid.
But then where's the knife? Doesn't Vandal Savage have like his assortments and everything?
It's probably in his house again.
I thought she just needed to kill him.
No.
And doesn't Vandal Savage need to kill her too?
Because he like tells her to leave. Because I was so gonna be like, shoot him in the knee, give her the gun, shoot him in the head. Because if
something happens and he kills her, he's more powerful, and then they have to go find her.
Yeah, but it doesn't fucking matter. There's a thing called a jail cell.
Exactly.
All right, and we have 1986 Vandal Savage. Don't get me wrong, dude's been around for a while. All right, but we also have the the Wave Rider from 2046, which I'm pretty sure is a giant leap in technology because it can time travel versus cassette tape. And there's got to be a way to lock him in a jail cell?
Just put him in the Flash's jail cell. Just leave him there.
Yeah,
like I mean. I understand, like, this is, like, way before when, like, Flash and Arrow team up and against him, and he turns to ashes, and Malcolm Merlin takes his acid.
Yeah, what?
But
Merlin takes acid.
Malcolm Merlin takes his ashes.
I don't even care if my head's gone.
Lazarus pit.
But, I mean, like, what does he do with the ashes?
Yeah,
like,
I want to know where that factors in.
Exactly, because they never touch upon that, because obviously he, like, probably comes back from the ashes. Does he come back in a different womb of a different woman?
No. It's going to be something silly, like has to regrow from a single cell.
Yeah, that's what. But do you think he's going to come? That Malcolm having Vandal Savage's ashes is going to affect Legends of Tomorrow or Arrow?
No, I think it'll play some part into Legends of Tomorrow. I don't think they'll bring him back in there. I think
unless they bring him back as.
But I don't know because Arrow runs like 1,000 different storylines.
Unless they bring Arrow in Vandal Savage's Arrow's villain next season.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Okay, another immortal villain. Go figure.
Let's move on from the shows because they ran a little late.
We started late though.
We did start a little late. So let's get into the trailer talk. The Daredevil trailer. It came out like about a week ago. We had Punisher in it. Punisher is one of my all-time favorite Marvel characters.
And played by Shane from The Walking Dead, my favorite
John
character.
Bernthal, yes. And perfect.
All his head-rubbing glory.
Yeah. What do you guys think of the Daredevil Season 2 trailer?
I am so excited. I know after we see Batman vs Superman, because I know it comes out the same day.
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it's March 18th. It's a week before.
The Punisher comes out March 18th?
No, the Daredevil season 2 comes out March 18th.
Daredevil season 2? No, it doesn't. It comes out on the 25th.
Oh, we're on a Google race. Let's see who beats it first.
Race it.
Oh, man. The tension. The tension.
Yeah, he's going to beat me.
Oh, this is on Google.
Went to trailer, damn it.
Uh-oh.
Release.
Uh-oh.
March
18th.
Fuck!
Really?
Yeah, they moved it up.
Well, cool. They moved it up. All right. I'm all for it. I'm on board.
It's cool. I'm the only prepared one here.
Yeah. So, all right, whatever.
Binge party.
I thought that definitely binge party. We should binge party Friday, Saturday night.
I know you and I did with Jessica Jones, so might as well.
Did. We watched it straight through.
Wow. It was oh man, that was a time.
I used to have binge parties, but it was with snacks because I was a sad teenager.
Dude, I got
always bring snacks into it.
Dude, I'm bringing like Batman and Superman cereal I bought, so we're totally gonna eat that while we're watching it. Just
You still have that?
Yeah.
Nobody. All right. Anyway.
They don't expire for like 2 years.
Cereal.
Anyway, The Punisher looks awesome. Daredevil season 2 looks awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait. And we're getting Elektra. And there's rumors of Bullseye.
Another trailer coming out this week.
I'm not feeling Elektra. I saw it in the trailer. I just wasn't feeling
But you know what? The first one was the Punisher trailer. The second one's going to be the Elektra trailer.
I 100% agree. I actually really was feeling the way they did it with Elektra in that trailer because we got so much Punisher. And I'm sitting there thinking the whole time, I'm like, all right, where are they going to bring in Elektra? I was like, are they going to tease her in this season? All right, whatever. And then that ending clip was just like...
And the thing is, like, we haven't even
gross slurp sounds into our own hands.
The thing is, we've been teased so much by Punisher, and we haven't been getting anything from Elektra.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's either a big red flag, or
no, I don't think so. I think it's going to be great. Season 1 was amazing.
Yeah,
Season 2 is going to be just as amazing.
And
I think.
I think we're going to
Season 1 had its slow.
I think we're going to get Elektra
Not a lot.
I think we'll get her halfway to 2/3, 3/4, somewhere around there. Between 50 and 75% of the way through the season, because when we see him, it looks like he just came in from getting his ass handed to him.
Yeah,
and that's when she's
he
there.
gets his ass handed to him all this.
So it looks like it looks like the Punisher is gonna humble the shit out of him.
But I'm a little concerned about obviously the Punisher is gonna be Daredevil's villain or some type of thing they're gonna clash with.
I don't know about that.
I know, but they're gonna be fighting each other at some point.
They're gonna be fighting each other.
They may come together at the end.
Yeah,
but through most of the season, I feel like it's gonna be Daredevil versus.
But
there's gonna be some hierarchy.
But I remember
eventually
the director or the creator or whatever they said Daredevil, that Punisher is gonna be hard for people to like.
That's what John Bernthal said.
Yes,
that's
so. Yeah, so what I'm fearing is that, especially with the line that you said, you're just Punisher says you're one bad day away from being me. So I'm a little afraid they might do this like Batman and Joker type of thing.
See, I don't think so. I think this is gonna be.
No, I don't think they will.
I hope not, but honestly, it's just a very close.
I think this is gonna be a classic Daredevil thing with anti-heroes, because if you look in some comic, I don't have extensive examples, but this is a thing where Daredevil sees himself as more righteous than the other villain or the other hero or anti-hero, I should say, because you get a lot of it with Deadpool. All right, there's a whole arc where he's chasing Deadpool, and Deadpool he catches him. Deadpool gets away in some grotesque way or something like that. So I feel like this is classic Daredevil, where he's fighting against an anti-hero and he's fighting against himself inside as well. But it's gonna make him better. We're gonna end up getting great Punisher stuff out of it, and I think they're gonna keep this an underlying villain in the season very quiet, set back until that end.
You need it for a narrative,
right?
You can't just be you can't just have Punisher I killed him because he deserved it. You can't do that. You can't get 10 episodes. 13
episodes.
There's gonna be either a secret organization working in the background,
right?
The Black Hand, maybe was that
Could
it?
Be. Yeah, that was
them, or it's got to be Bullseye because of the cop in season 1 with the playing cards. I think it could be Bullseye manipulating some.
There's rumors that Bullseye is going to be in the season.
Yeah,
he could be. He might be a surprise villain.
He might just show up again, it's just a little thing.
Here's how
set him up for season 3.
Right.
Yeah,
and there's got to be a villain. Here's how I think they'll incorporate the villain. What they'll do is Daredevil is going to be one step behind the Punisher the entire time, Matt's going to be behind Frank. Frank is getting the information from these other lowlives and then killing them. So therefore, Matt isn't getting any of the info that he needs.
Yeah.
They're chasing the same person, but they're going to clash
in different ways.
And Daredevil's getting no leeway because the Punisher keeps getting there first and taking them out after he gets his info.
Yep.
And I think that's what's going to cause the rivalry, other than just the fact that he doesn't agree that the Punisher's killing all these people.
Unless they're using Kingpin again.
No, he's in prison.
Yeah, but he can be controlling.
I can see him getting out in the last episode.
I think they'll reference to him. Maybe there'll be a prison visit or something.
Exactly. I feel like that's going to happen.
And also, the Punisher is going to get his own Netflix series.
Woo!
Which is awesome.
Unless Elektra's the villain.
I don't think so.
I could see that being a unique twist. I hope they don't do that.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle the three of them.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right, enough of the Punisher. Quick discussion on this. Guardians 2 promo photo was released with Baby Groot.
Yes. I hope he stays baby until some advantageous moment where he has like some random fucking cool power and he
turns into preteen Groot?
No, it's like,
oh man, Mom.
I think if he's like grows up,
never heard of
the
Moss?
Thing,
Moss is so great, bro.
Yeah, like he's got like weird moss stubble and like tree acne, and he's like growing up through the whole.
It's like
movie.
a dandelion.
That would be
the dandelion
so cool.
like popping the spores come out.
Yeah. Oh my god, if they play off like him going through like tree puberty,
I'm Groot.
Yeah,
that would be terrible.
I would be so fun.
I like the poster. I like that it's called Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Like, it's silly.
Yeah.
It looks like the band's getting on stage. Like they're about to like
the boys are back in town.
Yeah, they're about to like kick ass.
Yeah, and it's just I don't know. I just hope it's not Baby Groot. I don't want to see Baby Groot all.
Oh come on.
I really don't.
No, but he's growing up through the whole movie. He's got
I don't know.
It's a tree. It's a space tree. You know how fast they grow.
That's gonna be your. Oh man,
That'll
I really
still be good.
hope it's not a space toddler. The whole a space tree toddler. Like,
I don't.
Oh no, splinters.
yeah, right.
I'm gonna sit there with 2 Baby Groot pops and just get.
Yeah.
All right, awesome or lame.
Woo!
Going on to our first topic. Benicio. Oh God, there's 3 of you. Who are we going to start with now? Let's start with. All right. You both say Scott. Let's start with Scott. Scott, let's start with you. Benicio del Toro and Laura Dern are cast for episode 8. Awesome or lame?
Awesome. Well, one, it's Star Wars news, and I'm biased. I love Star Wars. But Benicio del Toro, I hope he plays like a Sith Lord bounty hunter, evil guy, which would be awesome.
Oh, we missed the discussion.
Street Fighter doesn't have an arcade mode. Who cares?
Exactly.
We got Star Wars to talk about, but Laura Dern can also we might get Rey not being Luke's daughter and just an apprentice, and Laura Dern could be her mom. She could be some kind of higher up government person.
Benicio del Toro could be her father.
Like that. Yeah, maybe. He could be a Sith Lord, and then maybe. All right, that'd be cool. But I really want her to be Luke's daughter anyway. Laura Dern's great. Jurassic Park, and she's in Fault in Our Stars. She was great. She's got like this weird, quiet charisma about her. Like she doesn't really take over a scene, but she's a focal point, which is great. And I think she fits in a Star Wars movie perfect. So does Benicio del Toro.
Well, Benicio del Toro is a great actress. So is Laura Dern. Devin, awesome or lame? Benicio del Toro and Laura Dern cast for episode.
It doesn't matter what I think. The movie's still gonna make $1 billion fucking dollars.
So is it awesome or is it lame?
Sure, awesome. I barely know any other stuff they've been in besides
What?
Only because of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Goddamn
and
anime, he doesn't know.
and Fault in Our Stars. I don't watch many of their
Laura
stuff.
Dern was in Jurassic Park.
Good for her.
She was the wife of Alan.
Girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Alan.
The
talking.
No, they married.
The third one.
No, they're
I don't
not.
think they are.
In the third one, they had a kid.
No, that is not theirs. She is married to somebody else.
Oh, that's right.
And Benicio del Toro is in 1,000 movies, and he's good in all of them.
Yeah, I haven't seen them.
Okay.
Either way, it doesn't matter.
Ed, awesome or lame? Benicio del Toro, Laura
I
Dern,
think
Star Wars.
it's pretty awesome. I agree with Scott saying Benicio del Toro would be great as a Sith Lord or maybe even a bounty hunter.
As long as he's evil.
Honestly, I think I would love to see him come as a Mandalorian because I noticed after like the second or third time I went and saw Star Wars, when they're going into what's it?
Maz Kanata.
Maz Kanata's place. You look up and you see all these flags, and there's this right in the center is a big Mandalorian symbol flag.
There's also a Mandalorian with Kylo Ren in the Vision.
Is there? I didn't notice that.
He's part of. He might be a Knight of Ren.
So that's what I feel like. I feel like Benicio would be that Knight of Ren.
Yeah,
I was gonna bring that up.
I'm saying Benicio del Toro might be a Knight of Ren, not Kylo Ren might be a Knight of Ren.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
But so yes, that's what I was gonna go with. Was saying that he's a Knight of Ren.
Yeah.
But you elaborated on that a little more.
I want to see him be the Sith Lord right underneath Snoke.
Yeah.
Because Kylo Ren's not a Sith Lord yet.
Nope.
So he's like an apprentice to Benicio del Toro, who reports to.
Yeah.
Well, Snoke might not even be a Sith Lord.
I heard that he's that fucking little blonde kid that Anakin cut down in Revenge of the Sith.
There's-
Skywalker, what are we going to do?
There's a theory of that.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool theory.
Tune into our Star Wars theory coming in a couple weeks.
Yep.
But
What's it? Laura Dern. Who doesn't? I mean, that's great. She whatever
She
she
wears
does.
jean short shorts and digs through
And
Do
rhino
they have
poop.
jeans in the future?
They-
So
I'm
that-
pretty sure they were
long,
khaki
long
shorts.
gloves.
Were they?
Long
I
plastic
think
gloves.
so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're khakis.
I'm gonna check it up.
I think I'm gonna also go awesome. They're both great actors. Why not? Benicio del Toro also is one of my favorite actors,
Yes.
and he's in a lot of good movies, and he plays a very good bad guy. So
He plays a very good bad guy.
Yeah.
He's creepy.
He is creepy.
Next
And
topic.
you know, fucking Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
Okay, Transformer and
Oh, they are
Jackie
creepy.
Boy from Sin City.
Mhm.
That's who Benicio del Toro is.
I still haven't.
You-
I don't remember.
God,
Get
get
out of
off the show.
All right. Who cares? Transformers Bumblebee spinoff 2018 to be made without Michael Bay at a lower cost. It's got Devin, awesome or lame.
Lame. I'm done with Transformers. It has to end at some point, bro.
Ed, awesome or lame.
Lame.
Scott, awesome or lame.
How are you gonna make this a movie? He doesn't talk. You're gonna have to
Hold on.
How's it gonna be a lower cost? You're gonna license 1 million goddamn songs to make a sentence.
Hold
Who's
on.
gonna be the Shia LaBeouf?
I got one. The only way that this will be awesome is if the entire time it's Bumblebee's voice is John Wayne clips. Because that was the best clip in the first one. It was like, "Howdy, Pilgrim," and I'm just like, "Yes!" Oh, that's the only time they used it.
Actually, the first one was great, but like
First
Shia
one is
LaBeouf,
good. It's
Shia LaBeouf's
really good.
nuts, so you can't use him. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do at a lower cost.
Shia LaBeouf is like when he picks nuts out of poop. That's how nuts he is.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. Unless they had this whole writer's room for Transformers 6 or 5 or whatever the fuck it is, and then I was like, oh sweet, Stephen DeKnight from whatchamacallit, from the first couple episodes of Daredevil was in it. So many good writers, and then Michael Bay came in and was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. Unless they take those stories and do this. I'd rather
Going
see
back
that.
real quick, we have a comment. Anthony Bandy said that Benicio del Toro is supposed to be Plagueis.
Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Plagueis' story got retconned, so his stuff isn't.
I love how Transformers is so unimportant. We're going back to Star Wars.
Yeah, let's move on from Transformers.
Is it all lame? We all agree that it's lame.
Yes.
Are we all over Transformers? Yeah. I don't want
Yes.
to see any more Transformers. Fuck Transformers.
Unless it's the stories that the writers' room came up with, and then Michael Bay didn't use, so they just stuff it.
No,
in.
it still sucks. No one cares. Everyone's over Transformers.
Yeah.
No one gives a well, I don't know how it's still making money.
Because the
How is it
trailers are
making
fucking
money?
awesome.
No, they're not.
Yes, the trailers for Transformers are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh my God, slow-mo robots. Wow.
They get me
Those
every
just
time.
Say the
fucking-
wow.
Yeah.
Why are we still talking about this?
I'm still gonna say.
All right, that's not what you meant. I don't know what he meant. Maybe he meant. I think he meant Snoke. Snoke is supposed to be Plagueis.
Yes, that I've heard.
Which we've talked about.
I've
that
heard
before.
that. I've heard it's a. When Anakin died, he split into a light side and a dark side Force ghost.
Okay.
It's a whole bunch of theories we're going to
Interesting.
talk about in
All right.
our theory video.
We're not going
Stay
Force
tuned.
Ghost for now. Let's skip Transformers.
All right.
What we got
Yep.
next?
Next is Wolverine.
Targeting an R rating. Actually, from as of today, I think it has an R rating.
Yeah, it does now.
Because there's a
They
pamphlet.
have footage already?
No.
No,
There's a pamphlet that was going around the New York Toy Fair, and it said Wolverine 3 targeted rating R in the Fox
I
official
was gonna say you can't have an
All
actual.
right, so
rating.
Wolverine 3 targeting R rating,
and an Old Man Logan storyline.
and I can't wait to talk about this. Ed, start with you. Awesome or lame?
Awesome.
Gotta pick one.
He said awesome.
Let's get rid of it with a bang. You know, if this is gonna be the last one, you know, let's make it fucking epic, like, and hopefully good.
Agreed. Scott, awesome or lame?
If it fits the story, sure. If you don't need to go R to tell an Old Man Logan story, like you've been doing it. I mean, granted, I didn't like the Wolverine and Wolverine Origin was garbage, but if you'd have to kind of reinvent the character a little bit because it's like you have to really channel in that he's this berserker who's trying to control the
Because as good as Hugh Jackman does with Wolverine, they never 100% captured the Wolverine character.
They did at one point. That one
X-Men
scene in
2.
X2.
God!
When he kills all the guards in the X-Men.
I
agree.
I remember seeing that in theaters, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, I'm excited. And the minute he first plunges his claws into the guy's chest, I'm like, oh!
I think everyone had the same reaction.
And I was like,
I sat at theaters. I was like, he just stabbed that guy and killed him.
And then he gets the next one. I'm just like, whoa, whoa,
and then
yes!
and then they can never go back to it.
Yeah.
But as far as the Old Man Logan storyline, they can do it. They set up that he knew Quicksilver already.
Yeah.
Do Quicksilver instead of Hawkeye. Quicksilver was arguably the best part of Days of Future Past. Do him with a buddy road trip, Old Man Logan, R-rated, have Quicksilver like snarky, like have him be like the crude foil to Wolverine's serious berserk thing. And then I'm sold 100%.
Yeah.
Go R-rated. So awesome.
Devin, awesome or lame?
All right. I'm going to say awesome. Now, did you guys play the X-Men Wolverine game?
No, but I know what it is.
Okay, so this was based off the movie, which Scott and literally everyone hates. But the game, oh my god,
The game is great.
Yeah, the game is fantastic. Now,
where you, like when you get hit, your skin
exactly
falls off and
so
shit.
that is what I'm expecting from this movie, like the type of bloody gore. Not talking like. I'm hoping they don't pull like a Deadpool thing where it's like, oh, people like Deadpool because he's
Wolverine's
comedy.
like balls, shit, ass.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's not going to be that.
But
But instead, it's going to be like the type of gore type of stuff. So I'm expecting like Old Man Logan to like lose completely his face and you just see like his endoskeleton skull and just form right back.
Like
that's
the one redeeming part of X3.
Exactly. So that's what I'm expecting to see in this entire film. It's just a bunch of bloody Logan and also him slicing limbs off of different like soldiers. That's what I'm expecting from this art film. And if it's that, then it's going to be completely awesome.
Okay, I'm going to go awesome treading on lame right here.
It is the last one.
I'm going to pick awesome.
Okay.
But it's very close to lame, I'm just going to say. Reason being, awesome, because, yes, I want a Wolverine movie. I think an R-rated Wolverine movie. If I had to choose my choice, I would make all of the superhero movies rated R because they make them much more adult and more awesome. And, people can blow up and lose limbs and fuck it.
Yeah, we're scrunching time a little bit.
But if they're just going to make it R for the sake of making it R and be like, people like Deadpool, put fart jokes in it. And like, no, it's going to be stupid. And you're going to fucking kill it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Immature jokes. So
Deadpool fit an R so well that I don't know if they should just. Fox is dumb like that. They're like, trending. Do it this way.
Exactly.
I'm surprised they don't push Gambit and try to make him R.
Yeah.
Like, because it didn't even start shooting yet. And like, they're just gonna you can't sink the money into a Wolverine movie that it needs and make it R. They're not.
The good thing is, and if the script calls for it, 100%.
Yeah,
yes,
if not, don't do it.
But as you said, the first two, I didn't think the second Wolverine movie was bad. I didn't think it was great, but I'm like, it's okay. The first one was awful.
But the Wolverine wouldn't have been different. It had an R-rated cut, and wasn't that different?
It wasn't.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah. I just have one thing to say, and that's just don't make R-rated movies for the sake of making R-rated movies. I'm glad that they're back and that it's trending because, yes, okay, Alien, Predator, R-rated Alien Predator movie is great. That's fantastic. Like, no one wants to see a fucking R-rated or PG-13 Terminator movie. Yeah. Yes, I'm glad that we can get these. I know, but I'm glad that no one can get. That we're not bringing these things back and just make it PG-13 because it's gonna make more money. No, they deserve to be R, and Wolverine can do that, but they shouldn't do it just for the sake of doing it. Also, real quick, just lost my train of thought. Real quick, Old Man Logan. You can't do Old Man Logan because it's got all the characters in it are Marvel.
They can use the title.
So
they can kind of use the premise.
Okay. Last one. We're gonna skip over one. Last one because we're short on time here. Fallout 4 DLC scheduled release for season pass. Price increases from $29.99 to $49.99. So basically a second game. Devin, awesome or lame? Fallout 4.
Too much money. Lame.
Too much money, lame.
God, it depends on the content. I think all this DLC shit, they should release.
I'm not falling for another Battlefront.
They should release preview weekends or some so you know what you're getting. Because like I just bought the Dying Light expansion. While it's fun, I wish I would have known what I was getting into rather than like IGN gave it this go. It's fun. I played Dying Light because it's like all cityscapes and all of a sudden now it's like open world with a buggy and it's fine. It's fun, but I don't like it as much as the original game.
Gotcha.
So I wish there was some kind of preview weekend or something just to justify another $50 fucking dollars. Like
it's a lot of money.
I agree. I'm gonna wait for the reviews. I mean,
they put it out during tax
I actually
season.
haven't even started Fallout yet.
It's great.
I've heard it's good. I'm gonna go awesome, but I don't know because I haven't played it yet and I haven't started yet. I'm probably gonna buy it. I mean, the DLC for Fallout 3 was amazing.
Oh yeah.
And
I don't doubt it's gonna be amazing.
It'll probably be amazing. So we're gonna end on that. Thank you for watching.
Yep.
Anthony Bandy, Gumps Videos. Thank you for watching. We've got a couple other people watching live. James, thank you.
I'm sorry, but we're leaving now.
We are leaving. If you're listening on iTunes and SoundCloud, please rate, review, like, follow, subscribe, watch us on YouTube. All YouTubers watch us. And just thank you for being here with us. It's good to be back, and we'll be back next week. Watch our theories video this week. Watch our cool nerd knowledge this week. We've got Cable coming, and we will see you guys over there. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Let me just find the stuff on the button.